Hello lovely people, welcome once again to Abinasia's Recipes. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm sharing with you a delicious beef curry rice and vegetable stir-fry sauce. Let's get started. These are all my ingredients that I'll be using for both the beef rice and the vegetable stir-fry. I'll introduce them as I cook. I'll begin by blending these vegetables into a green marinade. I have green bell pepper, scotch bonnet, ginger, scallion, garlic, and fresh parsley. I'll put everything into the blender and then I will blend with a 1/4 cup of water for smooth blend. I'll pour it into a bowl and then I will set that on the side. I'll be using it for both my rice and my beef sauce. Time to steam my beef. I'll first scoop some of the green marinade onto my beef. This is about 1/2 cup of marinade. I'll add a teaspoon of anise powder and then some rosemary, a tablespoon of beef bouillon. You can use any beef seasoning of choice, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'll give it a mix and then I'll steam it for about 5 minutes. Whilst that is steaming, let's begin mixing the sauce for the stir fry. I have here a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, a 1/4 cup of dark soy sauce, a 1/4 cup of oyster sauce, 3 tablespoons of honey. You can use sugar if you prefer, but I always use honey for my stir-fry sauce. And then 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'll add 1/2 cup of water, 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil, and then I'll give everything a mix. I'll add some of my spring onions into the sauce. I'll cover it up and then set it on the side. Time to check my beef, give it a mix, and then cover and steam it for 5 more minutes. I'll be frying the beef, so there's no need to cook it for too long. My beef is looking good. I'll remove it from heat and then set that on the side. You can also remove the beef out of the stock before frying. In a pot, I'm putting about 1/2 cup of oil. I'll make sure my oil is hot and then I'll be putting my beef into the oil. I'll be frying my beef for about 5 to 7 minutes, stirring periodically, and we will be frying the beef just until it is brown, not too hard. My beef is looking good and it looks perfectly browned. I'll remove it out of the oil and then set that on the side. In the same oil, I'll be adding about 2 tablespoons of curry powder, and I'll leave my curry in the oil for about 30 seconds. This process is called burning the curry. That means you're releasing the flavors out of the curry. I'll then come in with my chopped onions. I have 1 small red chopped onions. You can use any type of onion of choice. I'll give it a mix and then I'll leave it in the oil for about 3 minutes. I'll come in with about 1/2 cup of my green marinade. I'll give it a stir and then I'll leave it to fry for about 5 minutes. I'll then come in with about 7 cups of jasmine rice. You can use any rice of choice. I'll give it a mix and leave it to toast for about 5 minutes, stirring periodically. And then I'll pour in my beef stock. Guys, do not ever discard your beef stock. It adds a great flavor to rice and other dishes. And then I'll come in with about 7 cups of water. I'll add a tablespoon of salt and then I'll give everything a mix. I'll cover and cook until the rice absorbs the water. Time to give my rice a mix. I'll be mixing my rice with my wooden spoon, and I'll be using my wooden spoon to poke holes into the rice or create well. That helps the vapor cook the rice very fast. I'll cover with a parchment paper and allow it to cook for about 10 minutes on a low-medium heat. And 10 to 12 minutes later, my rice is looking good. It is cooked. I'll give it a quick mix. Guys, look at the rice. It is perfectly cooked and it looks good already. I'll add my beef, green peas, and my green onion or scallion. I'll give everything a mix, guys. This is looking so good, and the aroma and it tastes delicious. I'll cover for about 5 minutes, still on a low-medium heat. And there we have it. Beef curry rice is ready. I'll cover and set that on the side. Now let's begin making the sauce, guys. In a pot, I'm adding about a 1/4 cup of oil, and then I'll wait till the oil is hot, and I'll add in 1 large sliced onion. I'll give it a stir, and then I'll leave it on for about 3 minutes. I'll then come in with about a half a cup of my green marinade. You can use more if you prefer, but I didn't want to make it too spicy because my children will be enjoying this too. I'll fry this for about 5 minutes, stirring periodically. And then I'll come in with my carrots and my celery. I'll give that a mix as well. And then I'll leave that on for about 2 to 3 minutes. And guys, when making stir fry, you can use any vegetables of choice. You don't certainly have to use the vegetables that I'm using. I have here broccoli and bell peppers, and I've added it to my carrot and celery. I'll leave that on for about 5 minutes. And then I'll add my stir fry sauce. And I'll be rinsing my bowl with about a 1/4 cup of water and into my sauce. I'll give it a mix, and I will be cooking this for about 5 to 7 minutes, stirring periodically until the sauce is thick and sticking to the vegetables, guys. At this point in time, I'll check my sauce and I'll give it a stir. And as you can see, my sauce is thickened and everything looks good. I'll garnish it with green onion, give it a quick mix, and I'm ready to serve this for dinner, guys. This is one of our favorite recipes. I'll transfer it into my casserole dish or my serving dish, and dinner is ready, guys. Everyone is invited. We have here beef curry rice and vegetable stir-fry sauce. This recipe was a request from a TikTok follower, and I'm super excited that I made it. It is so delicious, and I hope you give this a try. And if you do, please kindly leave me a feedback and let me know how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. If you're a new subscriber, a warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Please kindly subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Like and comment and share. Thank you. God bless you. And please stay safe. Bye, guys.